Hey guys, I've also got the junior account, which I finished the challenge on as well. Used a little more items on this one, but one of the best ones was the Deadpool fight with Doc Ock, and he made like very quick work of him early on. It does take a little bit of time to get it to work right, but even if you do take a hit, or you can pretty much heal back up to full throughout the fight, which is pretty awesome. So the constant heal blocking and power locking, it's fantastic. So you don't have to worry about the backup recovery. It's you know a really clean fight for the most part. I think on this one, I might have taken a hit here, there. I took a combo, but then you'll see I'm able to actually heal back up to full before taking a little bit of damage just at the end of that fight if I got too close to him when he gets that charge at the end, where if you're too close you take some damage. But Doc Ock, you just have to be careful here also with Hurt Locker, so make sure to rotate your special 1, special 2, and even a special 3 if necessary. But he's just, when everything's proccing, you're doing a ton of damage back to him. So I like a nice sustainable fight. I use the same method for Howard the Duck. I used Guillotine 2099. Kept getting that charge with 2% remaining because of the Rage node. And then I used the same thing with Archangel against Gwenpool because of his ability accuracy reduction can't be reduced, so I can easily get the parries every single time, and the damage over time, and just handle the Bane on that node is just the most annoying. So I don't have deep wounds on this account, so the bleed damage wasn't ticking as much, but he still did a good job. Then for Warlock, I had Doom and for the first few, and then Aegon later on. And then here I use Doc Ock for Deadpool every single time, solos easily. And then for Mysterio, I used Aegon and ramped him up. Sometimes it worked a little bit better than others. I think on the I had to heal up a couple times just to make sure just from chip damage. But I ranked up my, if you saw I did the initial completion of Abyss with the junior account, and I ended up taking Aegon to rank 3 as a 6-star. So he got some work in on this one, and we'll see him in the against the boss here. So again, not the fastest fight in the world, but very clean and sustainable with Doc Ock if he's awakened, because he can siphon back the healing from Deadpool and steal it for himself, which is great. And there he goes down. The other fight that was different than the previous one is I used Aegon here for Mysterio for most of the lanes, and then I think this one I screw up at the end, and I just went in with Guillotine 29 with the charge because this was her the last path. So I used her to finish him off. But here it's just playing around his masochism. But yeah, he just hits like a tank, so do as much damage as you can. But it worked out pretty well. You can see I don't have willpower on the junior account. I never have. So it's one of those things where, you're stuck where on the main account I could get a little bit of healing from pushing Mysterio to an SP2. Here I don't have the same luxury on the junior account. So maybe one day I'll add willpower to it, but just I've never done it yet. But yeah, it definitely would have helped. Definitely not as easy as Magneto was on the main one. But I think we get clipped shortly. There. So we go in with Guillotine 2099 to finish him off. She has that 100 hit combo. So again, as long as you can manage with the masochism, doesn't even seem, it's not too bad. There, I didn't use any charges, so I could get the healing back. So, Guillotine 29, super sustainable. And then also you have the option to put the power steal on the special one, even if you want. But yeah, after she's got that 100 hit combo, very easy to, at least get a bunch of damage over time on him and take him down. And then again on the Spider Ham, I tried bringing in a couple guys, and I don't know what again, I think the node combination's a little ridiculous if you're not prepared for it. You need to get like an initial parry right away. I think if you dash back, you're like proccing a buff that then gives you power, which then immediately drains your power, which brings you back down to 0 when you die, and it all happens in like an instant. So you could easily find yourself dying very quickly. Like every time I brought somebody in, whatever motion I was doing right at the beginning of the fight, I would die right away. So I had healed up Aegon here for the last fight, and see Spider-Ham still had 100%. But there, I get I went in specifically with the heavy cheese at the beginning, and just get because he kept attacking in right away, and then don't really have to worry about him evading with Aegon. So just don't want to push him to a special 2, even though I took one to the face. I was trying to avoid that because I can't avoid those pies. But we block it, and then we finish him off easily. So a nice little solo there with Aegon. So good luck to you guys. Here's some other options if you have them. And good luck to everyone on their crystal openings. See you next time, guys.